Hey everyone, welcome to my review of the iFlight C85 Pusher Quad. We're here in the park today. Really nice weather, but it's freezing cold. I'm gonna test the quad on its own. I'm gonna do some testing with the Insta360 Go and the 4K SMO camera. So due to the various filming methods, weather conditions and so on, I thought explaining the specs and methods prior to the video would give you a better understanding. So firstly, the quad itself. It's a C85 Pusher, which is due to be released by iFlight soon. But this is not just a converted A85. It has the 1303 5000 kV motors, the Sussex DF4A all-in-one flight controller, the Nebula VTX and camera with the Albatros Antenna, but as you can see I've changed my camera to the DJI one. And finally my one has a Crossfire receiver here. The quad alone weighs in at 104 grams, and that's with the DJI camera that I've added, so your one should weigh a few grams less. And with the 450 4S that I've used, it weighed in at 158 grams. Coming up, we've got 3 different flight videos. One is just with the quad on its own. The second is with the Insta360 Go, and with its case it added around 22-23 grams. And the final video is with the SMO camera, which is a collaborative production by Beta FPV and Insta360, which adds around 35 grams. It was all done over 2 days. Both days the weather was real cold, around 0 degrees centigrade. The first day, where you see the goggles and Insta-Go footage, there was around 4 to 5 miles an hour winds. And the second day, with the SMO footage, it was around 10-11 miles an hour winds. So how did it fly? To be honest, it flew great. Even though it was real cold and my hands were freezing, I felt very confident flying it. The power felt on tap and very controlled, and it was very nimble and agile. In my opinion, it's one of the best quads in this class and weight that I've flown. The custom C85 tune is great, and it's not just better than the A85, it's better than a lot of these 85 to 95mm quads out now. There was no jello and no washout, even doing flips and rolls, which it handled very swiftly and smoothly. The only times there was a little bit of jiggle, it was more due to a gust of wind or at times with the added weight of the SMO camera. With the Insta-Go and the 4K SMO camera, the characteristics do become slightly diminished, but only in the sense that it loses some of its agility. Otherwise it flew great. With the Insta-Go on there, it still felt very similar, but you can feel a slight difference. There are other quads out there in this class that don't fly that well even with no added weight. With the SMO camera on there, that's where you feel the most difference. But again, it handled it like a champ. You may lose some swiftness and agility, but for me, I'm not going to be trying to do acro moves when I've added this camera on there. I'm going to be trying to do more kind of smooth cinematic style stuff. Even the best 5-inch quads get similarly affected with the addition of GoPros and other action cams. At slow speeds, it was very well controlled too, and just generally gave me the confidence I'd want from a quad to make me push that little bit more the next time I fly. The battery I used for all the flights was a 4S 450mAh, which was okay-ish. With no added cameras, I got around 3 minutes of flight on average. With the Insta-Go and its case, I got around 2.5 minutes on average. And with the SMO, I just about made it to 2 minutes. And this shares the Lipo for power as well, with this cable which you solder on. I've also made the build video for this quad. If you want to convert your A85 or just purchase the kit and start from scratch, click the link at the end of the video or just search my videos. That about covers everything. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying my videos, please hit that subscribe and like button to support me, and here's the flight footage.